the world's first talking machine. A century ago, the VODER, Voice Operating Demonstrator, emerged as the first device capable of synthesizing human speech in any language, even mimicking animal sounds like cows and pigs. However, mastering this complex machine required highly skilled operators. Developed in the 1930s by engineer Homer Dudley at Bell Laboratories, the VODER was a groundbreaking voice synthesizer. It featured a complex system of 14 piano-like keys, a wrist-operated bar, and a foot pedal. Operators used these controls to produce speech-like sounds. Its output, though primitive, resembled an alien speaking underwater, as described by Amusing Planet. Interestingly, the stereotypical robotic voice, often depicted in sci-fi movies, may trace its origins to the VODER. To operate the VODER, users generated two basic sounds via the wrist bar: a buzzing tone, representing vowels and nasal sounds, and a hissing tone, for consonant-like sounds. These tones were then filtered through a series of controls on the keyboard to form specific sounds. The resulting audio was transmitted through a speaker. For certain sounds, such as P, D, J, and ch, additional filters were required. By manipulating the keyboard and tones, operators could string together words and even form sentences. The foot pedal allowed them to adjust pitch and add intonation, enabling questions or emotional expressions. Helen Harper, a key operator during the 1939 New York World's Fair, demonstrated the machine's capabilities while highlighting its challenges. Harper explained that producing the word focus required 13 distinct sounds, 5 wrist movements, and 3 to 5 pedal adjustments, all timed perfectly. Harper trained for a year to master the VODER, and only about 30 of the 300 trainees achieved similar proficiency. With skilled hands, operators like Harper could make the VODER speak in any language and even mimic animal sounds or sing. Harper's demonstrations showcased the machine's versatility, earning it acclaim as a technological marvel of its time. The idea of mechanical speech synthesis predated Dudley's invention. In 1779, Russian professor Christian Kratzenstein created a device with vibrating tubes mimicking the human vocal tract, capable of producing 5 vowel sounds. Later, in 1791, inventor Wolfgang von Kempelen built a more sophisticated machine resembling human vocal anatomy, complete with lungs, vocal cords, nasal passages, and movable parts like a leather tongue and lips. These early innovations paved the way for the VODER, a device that not only brought artificial speech closer to reality, but also inspired the evolution of voice technology in the modern era.